the P4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, just playing around with rhythm changes. Let me stop the Mr. Sunny bass track there. They're doing some work right outside my window. It sounds like they're excavating Jimmy Hoffa or something, so there's a lot of noise. I'm going to try to get this in. So the first thing there was a tune written and recorded in 1945 by Charlie Parker and Dizzy Gillespie called Sure Enough. It's a reference to a friend of theirs, Billy Shaw, who was very strong in booking them for performances when it was kind of like a wacky new music, this progressive jazz, bebop stuff that was coming out just in 45. There's an old I Love Lucy episode where Lucy's banging on the piano and Ricky comes home and he's all mad. He says, "What's going on?" And she says, "Oh, it's progressive jazz." And then, of course, there's a Honeymooner episode where George Burns' son, who's an actor, he's playing this hipster guy who's using all this phraseology and all these hip turns. I think Jimmy's almost up now. Anyway, so it was 1945, February 9th, they recorded the tune called Sure Enough, SHAWNUFF. Okay, and then from that I went into just the straight I Got Rhythm by George Gershwin. I think Jimmy's coming in the door now. And then, in addition to that, we did Little Flintstones, which premiered September 30th, 1960. It was a Hanna-Barbera cartoon on ABC, if you're old enough like me, if you're decrepit and ancient enough to remember that. The tune was actually written by somebody named Hoyt Curtin, C-U-R-T-I-N, along with William Hanna and Joseph Barbera. So I was wondering if Jane Curtin from old Saturday Night Live shows in the 70s was actually the daughter of Hoyt Curtin. I'll have to look that one up. In any event, let's take a look at the rhythm changes thing, because it's a little simple chord melody for the original I Got Rhythm. So, you know, here's a B flat major 7. We're just going to do without the bass. This is the F on the second string, going to G minor 7 with the G melody note on the first string. Okay, so let me see. So it's F going to the G minor 7. This is going to be... Okay, let me try that again. So it's going from B flat to G minor with the G on the first string. Here it is. C minor 7. Going to F7. Now we're going to change that to this. It's going to be a B flat major 9, B flat 6, the G melody is on the second string, F melody is on the second string over this F7. Now we're going to do, basically it's a B flat major, changing to B flat 13. Now the melody moves to the first string. We've got E flat major 7 all the way through to the B flat on the first. Now we've got, it's some kind of a E flat minor. I think it's an E flat minor 6. D minor 7. Okay, all this is, of course, we got the C on the first string. I'm blotting out the second string. Ring fingers on the 10th fret, 3rd string. Middle fingers on the 9th fret, 4th string. Again, remember, we're trying to get the I Got Rhythm melody, so it's the B flat over this C minor. So to imply C minor going to the dominant, we've got just move the middle finger down one. I hope you can hear this because there's an awful lot of noise outside. Here we go. Now for the second ending, it's just C minor 9, F9. Okay, this is that B flat 6. Of course, the middle section is D7 2 measures, G7 2 measures, C7 2 measures, F7 2 measures. Melody is very, very simple. G7, D down to G. Now C7 with the C on the second string, F7 with the C on the second. Now we're back to the A section. Okay, let's take a quick look at the Flintstones. We're in this area of B flat major. So it jumps from the second string F down to the fourth string B flat. B flat. Repeat. Sorry. Then that repeats again for a second A section. Here's the bridge. Again, jumping from the first string A down to the third string D. Now third string G down to third string C. Okay, and that's the end of the Flintstones. For sure enough, it's a complicated bebop head. Again, it was in 1945. It was it must have been extremely radical back then. There is an intro. You know, I hope that you have Sure Enough in a real book or Charlie Parker retrospective book or whatever. But yeah, let's just take a quick look at the melody. I'll just try to make it so you can kind of see what's going on. Preferably you have a transcription of the tune. Okay, so that was a quick lesson. Sure enough is kind of too complicated to really walk through in detail. You know, it's very bebop. What I like about the middle section is it really emphasizes very heavily the flat five. So it is one of the characteristic things, I think, from the bebop era. So when we're coming out of the second A section, that's the flat five over the, it's a D7 flat five or a D7 sharp 13. The next phrase, this is the G7 flat five. Sometimes I just throw it in an octave higher to accentuate. And even here, it's a C13, and it lands on the flat five. That's kind of cool. It does it twice. And then over the F7, there's no flat five, but that's a nice line too, over F7. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Throw me a like because it really helps a lot. Keeps me motivated, keeps me practicing. Hope you find it useful. Hope you find the tunes fun. And look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day.